Hello everybody, welcome to NEET Physics by Art and Video channel. In today's video, we are going to solve a multiple choice question from Unit 11 of your NEET syllabus. This chapter is Electrostatics from Class 12 syllabus. The question is, this question has been asked in the NEET examination in the year 2016. Okay. The question is, a parallel plate capacitor of area capital B, plate separation D small d, and capacitance C is filled with 4 dielectric materials having dielectric constants K1, K2, K3 and K4 as shown in the figure. K1, K2, K3 and this is K4. If a single dielectric material is to be used to have the same capacitance C in this capacitor, then its dielectric constant K, instead of K1, K2, K3 and K4, you are using a single material with dielectric constant K. So for that purpose, its relation is given by 4 options. One is 2 by K is equal to 3 divided by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 1 by K4. Option 2, 1 by K is equal to 1 by K1 plus 1 by K2 plus 1 by K3 plus 3 by 2K4. Option 3, K is equal to K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 3K4. And option 4, K is equal to 2 by 3 into K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 2K. So these are all the 4 options. So if the capacitor is C, then area of the plate is this whole area A, and the plate separation is this whole distance D. But here the dielectric constants are having different thicknesses. K1, K2, K3 for these two materials, the separation is, the thickness is D by 2. And K4 another D by 2. Okay? Similarly, area of separation for K4 is A, the whole distance. But for K1, K2, K3, they are divided into 3 parts. Area A by 3, area A by 3 and area A by 3. Okay, how to solve the problem, sir? So the given capacitor C can be assumed to consist of 3 capacitors C1, C2 and C3 connected in parallel, and another capacitor C4 connected in series with the above combination. So we are redrawing this figure as shown here. The redrawn figure is shown here. This is C1, this is C2 and this is C3, and at the bottom you have C4. C1, C2, C3. So C1, C2, C3 are connected in parallel, isn't it? And C4 is connected in series with the above combination. This will have an equivalent capacitance, and this one and this one are connected in series, isn't it? Okay. So because this is, you will have a capacitor here, so this is series connection. Okay. Now you must find the capacitance of all the 4 capacitors. Okay, C1, C2, C3, and C4. For capacitor C1, normally, what is the capacitor? Your formula for capacitance of your parallel plate capacitor? C is equal to epsilon naught A divided by 2. Is it not? So, epsilon naught is K here. So K into epsilon naught A divided by D. So for the capacitor C, area of each plate A by 3. Is it not? This is A by 3, this is A by 3. And plate separation is D by 2, D by 2. Dielectric constant is K1. For C1, the dielectric constant is K1. So the capacitance C1 is equal to K epsilon naught A divided by D. You substitute the values. K1 epsilon naught, instead of A you put A by 3 divided by, instead of D you put D by 2. So these 2 will go up, is it not? So C1 is equal to, and so 2 into K1 into epsilon naught A divided by 3D. This 3 is in the denominator, these are the denominator. So 2 into K1 epsilon naught A divided by 3D. What is this? The capacitor of C1. Capacitance of C1. Similarly, for C2 also, area of each plate A by 3. Distance of separation D by 2. Dielectric constant K2. That is the only difference. For C3, area of separation d by 2, area of each plate, plate separation d by 2, area of each plate a by 3, dielectric constant. So similarly, so C1 is equal to 2 into K1 into epsilon naught A divided by 3D. Similarly, C2 is equal to 2 into K2, that's the dielectric constant, K2 epsilon naught A divided by 3D. C3, 2K into K3 into epsilon naught A. So these four capacitors are connected in parallel. As far as capacitors are concerned, the equivalent for parallel connection is C1 plus C2. For series connection, 1 by C is equal to 1 by C plus C. Is it not? So for parallel connection, Cp is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. That is equal to 2 into K1 into epsilon naught A divided by 3 plus 2 into K2 into epsilon naught A divided by 3 plus 2K3 epsilon naught A divided by 3. So here 2 epsilon naught A divided by 3, all these three things are in common. Only the different things is K1, K2, K3. So Cp is equal to 2 epsilon naught A divided by 3D is equal to K1 plus K2 plus K3. Okay, K1 plus K2 plus K3. Then what about C4? For C4, if you look at the figure, you know very well, area of each plate is A. Is it not? The whole area A. And dielectric constant is K4. Plate separation for the above capacitor, for the capacitor at the top, it is d by 2. For the capacitor at the bottom, it is also d by 2. Okay. So C4 is equal to K epsilon naught A divided by D. Upon K4 epsilon naught A divided by D by 2. This 2 will go up. So C4 is equal to 2 into K4 epsilon naught A divided by D. Okay. Now Cp and C4 are in series connection. I already told you that Cp, this Cp and this C4 are in series connection. How to find the equivalent value? 1 by C is equal. That is the capacitance of the whole capacitor. 1 by C is equal to 1 by Cp plus 1 by C4. Is it not? Net equivalent of C is equal. But for that net capacitance also, the standard formula is K into epsilon naught A divided by D. Is it not? But how to find that C? What is D? Plate separation D. Dielectric constant K for C. So how to find the C? 1 by C is equal to 1 by Cp plus 1 by C4. So you know the value of Cp, then what is 1 by Cp? You just inverse it. D by K epsilon naught A is equal to D by K epsilon naught A by D is equal to. What is Cp? 2 epsilon naught A into K1 plus K2 plus K3 divided by 3. What is 1 by Cp? You just inverse it. 3D divided by 2 epsilon naught A into K1 plus K2 plus K3. Plus what about 1 by C4? D divided by 2K4 epsilon. Okay. So D by K epsilon naught A is equal to 3D divided by 2 epsilon naught A into K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus D by 2K4 epsilon naught A. How did you write, sir? Okay. You know the value of Cp, you just inverse it. You know the value of C4, you just inverse it. You know the value of C, it is here, you just inverse it. So K epsilon naught A by D, so D divided by K epsilon. So similar to this. So dividing LHS and RHS of the equation by D by epsilon. D by epsilon. Now D will get cancelled. Epsilon naught A will also get cancelled. Finally you get 1 by K. 1 by K is equal. Then you do D by D epsilon. 3 by 2 into K1 plus K2 plus K3. D can cancel. Epsilon naught A gets cancelled. So 3 by 2 into K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus D by 2 epsilon naught A 1 by 2K. So 1 by 2. So 1 by K is equal to 1 by 2 into, so it's 3 by 2. You just, here also you are having 2 in the denominator. Here also you have 2. So you take 1 by 2 as a common factor. 1 by 2 into 3 into 3 by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 1 by K. You bring 2 to the other side, LHS. You will get 2 by K. So 2 by K is equal to 3 divided by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 1 by K4. So this is the relation for the dielectric constant. Okay, you are finding an expression for the value of K. So 2 by K is equal to 3 divided by, what is the thing? Has been written here also. 2 divided by K is equal to 3 divided by K1 plus K2 plus K3 plus 1 by K4. So option 1 is the right answer. Anyway, it's a very lengthy problem. Anyway, you have to solve it so patiently that only you can find the solution. Okay, so it's a lengthy problem. Anyway, if you have good practice, you can solve such difficult problems also. Okay, in our next video, we will solve one more MCQ from the unit 11, that is electrostatics. Okay, till then, thank you one and all. Thank you.